We have been brought up to believe that the man has all the answers and that we are too often decorations and eye candy and child bearers and go get the cleaning and dry the dishes and that sort of thing. So it's a lot to learn. But at least we now have people around, mentors perhaps, or people like myself who've lived a long life and can say to you, you don't need them half as much as you think you do. In terms of stereotype, yes, I think we're still, I still think that we're perceived as noisy and easy. And that's a really, really serious thing. And actually, I am noisy. I'm a Puerto Riqueña, and there's no getting away from that. I'm raucous, and I make no excuses for that. But I do think that women in general are stereotyped as with respect to the weaker sex. Mm-hmm. That's changing, and I think it's alarming a lot of people, including other women. There wasn't one role model to be had in my life as a girl. Nothing, nada, niente, because there were no Latinas around in films. You know, the few that were there came way before my time, which was Lupe Velez and Dolores Del Rio, but they came way. So I had to find a role model, and I found Elizabeth Taylor. You know, go figure, but it's the only thing I could do. But in terms of mentoring, there was no such thing. You know, I let my husband take care of everything in my life. That was one of my biggest mistakes because it also didn't help the marriage. That's important to understand. And it was detrimental to our relationship because I became the child and he was the daddy. But that was what I was after originally. He took care of all money matters. He wouldn't let me even think about dollars and cents. I don't want to tell you how long it took for me to know how to write a check, and I'm not going to tell you because I'm too embarrassed. But that is all important that women must learn how to manage their money. I tell you this about myself, even though I certainly didn't have the knowledge or the expertise or the sophistication when I was younger, the one thing I always did understand is that if you get pushed down on the floor, you pick yourself up, as the old boring saying goes, and you dust yourself off and you keep going forward.